Isn't that crazy? Are you good? Thanks. I'll try not.
All right, we're going to call to order the November 10th regular meeting of the Forest Hills Board of Education. This is a meeting held in public for the purpose of conducting the school district's business and is not to be considered a community public hearing. There is a time for public comment during the agenda as indicated in item number 9. If you would like to speak at public comment, please make sure to fill out one of the comment cards right outside the door where you came in. Those will be picked up right after the superintendent's report. All right, now would you all please stand and join Girl Scout Troop 8879.
Lucy, thank you. Avery, thanks. Stephanie. Thanks, Stephanie. Grace. Good job, Grace. Olivia. Good job, Olivia. Grace, thank you very much. Thanks, everybody.
First up tonight, we have our instructional highlight from Collins Elementary, and we have here the principal, Mr. Mitch Ballingen. I knew I was going to screw that up.
Good evening, school board members, Superintendent Kirby, fellow administrators, staff members, families, students. I'm excited to be here tonight. My name is Mitch Bulligan. I am the principal, the proud principal of Collins. Can't believe I'm going on year 16. So just still a fantastic place to be, and all of those great things. Tonight we had a chance to talk about student success. So I have the privilege to introduce Rachel Fletter, who is one of our second grade teachers, also an instructional leadership team member, also a student success district rep. She's going to take us through some of the wonderful activities and learning that we've done this year around belonging. So I'm going to hand it over to Mrs. Fletter. And if you again, we look forward to just highlighting the wonderful things we're doing here at Collins.
Okay, so for one, I thought this was at our building until like an hour ago. And it's really weird not to be facing this way, so I'm gonna adjust. So I have been involved in the student success team, formerly known as many other things in the past, for almost my entire career here, almost 20 years. And it's been really fun to see how it has evolved and changed over the years. I'm happy to say that this year we as a committee have been getting more involved at the building level, which has been really fun to see. getting into classrooms and talking about these 11 powerful words, which are grounded in the principles of Forest Hills, where students can be seen, included, and valued. Every month, we're trying to do a focus with one of these words and do activities or have discussions or do some different things from K all the way up to 12th grade. And so that's been pretty fun. It's hard sometimes to decide on exactly what that looks like when you have that wide range, but we've managed to do it for a couple months and hopefully we'll continue. Our first word, which is super appropriate for the beginning of school, welcomed. We did some work with names. So getting everyone's name in the whole school into one place to see and read and be curious about. At our level, I think all the way up through maybe middle school, we did puzzle pieces with everyone's name on that puzzle piece. And the purpose was to see our school's families' names in one place, how we're all unique like a puzzle piece, but we all fit together as a community of learners. It ended up looking like this in the elementary schools. K would do maybe their favorite colors. I was a kindergarten teacher in August. That's the most you could possibly do at that time. And then second grade, we did names plus maybe a couple of pictures of things you liked or things that represented you. And then as the grade levels went up, it got more complex. At the high schools, they did some, I believe, graffiti boards with their names. And so this is just something as a whole district that went from K all the way up to the high school level. It's pretty cool. In our building, it caused quite a stir. The day that the kids came in and everything was up, there were crowds around it. Kids were excited. They wanted to find their name. They wanted to find their friends' names. And then sort of a fun just happening is I requested help from PTO to cut and hang them because it would have been long nights for me. And we always have our amazing PTO sets up. And Pelagia showed up one day, and the two of us, I would not have known her had she not said, oh, I saw this opening to come and do this work. And so even within the parent community, it sort of created this sense of belonging, and we had a great conversation. She did go to Calvin, and I went to Hope, so there was some issues there.
Oh, boy.
But we managed to figure it out. For this month, or no, this is October, then we moved into known as our word. The activity was to read aloud the book I Am Mornin by LeBron James, which was welcomed by many sports fans in our classrooms. We had discussion around what's past the name and what's past the outside appearance. Who are you really? And then we also had, at Collins, teachers just ran with us, and we had writing projects that came out of it and art projects that came out of it. And I'll show you those in a little bit. But the purpose was to learn something that you might not have known and make connections or ask questions of our school community. Kindergarten did self-portraits, and they added one word, and then on the left, or on the right, those are upper level grades that did a little bit more with their self-portraits and talked more about who they were. Second grade, we did, and I was so hoping you were coming to our school because these are all fun, but maybe if you have a chance, walk through, but they're really, really cute. Projects that had I am, I like, I love, and it just turned out so amazingly. And then this little to and from section, that is what we printed out in second grade and had kids respond to their like number. So if you're number one in Ms. DeVore's class, you complimented or asked questions of the number one in her class and sort of responded to each other's and read each other's. And then writing their stories in third grade, they came up with these writing prompts what they used and then shared with each other. So everyone just kind of took it in their own direction. It's really fun to see. And then last Friday, we had our district-wide belonging bash for third grade. Every single third grader in the district came together right next door in the auditorium, and the Shared Voices Committee, which is also so awesome to see all those high schoolers from all the different high schools come together. They put it on, they were so good, and everyone talked about how can we pull everyone in, how can we include everyone, and did skits and dancing, and it was very loud at times, but it was super fun. So here are a few pictures of some kids at that event. Some faces you might recognize right here. Shared Voices Committee on the top, and kids, I think I tried to get a picture of everyone was jumping at the same time, having so much fun. So, enough of me talking. We have some third graders to come up and say a little piece. Can I bend this now? Does that work? Oh, yeah. I think it might. Is that better? So this is Layla, and her prompt was, what was your favorite part of the belonging experience at the FAC and why?
My favorite was the video because it teaches people about kindness. At Collins, the third graders lost a piece of equipment, but we got it back because we worked together.
So that was at recess, that you lost a privilege to be on that equipment, but you worked together to figure it out. Love that, all right. Next we have Ford, I believe. Oh, you're next. Oh, and Ford's prompt was, what is one thing you learned about making everyone feel like they belong at Collins?
I tell people compliments because it makes them feel good. Also, a new kid came this year. He needed help with things, so I helped him. It made him feel good, and me too.
And only young eyes could have seen that. Evie, come on up. Her prompt was, how can you help someone feel more welcome or included inside the classroom?
Help them when they struggle. When a new student came from my country, I made sure she was comfortable by smiling and playing with her.
And Grace, so many Graces to me. Why is it important that everyone feels like they belong at Collins School?
It's important to make everyone feel like they belong at school because they can do better in school when you're kind to them. And when you're kind to others, they can spread that little kindness like confetti and make others feel good.
So cute. So good. Okay. So as teachers, we see this work, building relationships. We see how it connects to PBIS and some of our other initiatives. We're just going to keep rolling with it, and we're just enjoying the fact that it has on Collins.
Thank you very much, appreciate it. Thank you to all of the students who came in. You did such a great job. Good job on it. What I am going to do now is I'm going to take a quick little break here so that all of the students and their families can have a chance to get home and maybe have dinner.